Hey everyone, Codex here. So today what we're gonna do is take a look at Elrond and we'll be discussing the recent upside move that we've been experiencing as well as what we should be expecting for the next couple of weeks. So if you guys like the content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course make sure to join the Telegram group. So in the previous EGLD video, I said that we do have an upward pressure and I can deny that, but I also mentioned that the momentum is very weak, and I also say that we do have a strong resistance around this level. And I mean, yeah, we've been indeed going up as of late, and these past weeks have actually been very decent in terms of the price action, I would say. However, we can clearly see that things are actually getting tough at the $67 to $68 area, and we are actually getting rejected. And I mean, everyone can clearly see that despite the good CPI release, which nobody expected, by the way, and despite Bitcoin, Ethereum, and also EGLD surging, going above this area has been somewhat tough. And this is very simple. I mentioned many times that these areas that we tend to draw are usually strong resistances or supports. And here, for instance, there are a lot of sell orders, which makes it a bit tough for us to go higher. Breaking above this now will, in my opinion, be a very good sign as we move forward, and it will most certainly enable us to push to the next level. However, as I said, the amount of volume and the amount of downward pressure in here is quite hard to push above. Now, if we open up the Phoenix Ascending indicator on the daily time frame, for example, to discuss the momentum, we can notice that the blue LSMA and red RSI are still above the level of 50, which is this mid-yellow line. And this simply means that we still have an upward pressure. And I personally haven't said that the momentum is bearish. I simply say that it's very weak. I said multiple times these past weeks that we do have an uptrend, but it's very weak. And it's indeed weak. I mean, if you've been in this space for some time, and if you have had your fair share of bull markets and bull runs, you surely understand that this is nothing in comparison to what we see in a bull market. And this is also the reason why we call such moves bear market rallies. I mean, because they usually don't last for long, and within 4 to 6 weeks, the price crashes back down. Now, the one thing I want to mention is the energy dots, which are simply these orange dots that tend to show up and appear when we are overextended. It doesn't matter whether we are overextended up or down, these orange dots tend to appear, and they are usually an indicator that things are about to reverse. And I mean, from my experience, the price usually finds its top 5 to 6 days after the first orange dot. If we go back in time to the beginning of this year, we can clearly see that this happened on 2 different occasions. So it happened at first in here, and we did in fact rise a little bit higher after the first orange dot, but afterwards the price totally collapsed, and the same thing happened in here. I mean, orange dots appeared on our indicator, of course, the price still went higher for a few days, but afterwards everything ended and we totally got destroyed. This isn't to say that we can't go higher as of now. This is simply me saying that I personally would start thinking about scaling my sell orders. I personally believe that we are about to top around this level, and I think that a retracement should happen within the next week or so. And I mean, yeah, I could be wrong. Yes, we still have an upward pressure on this indicator, which I can't deny. I usually say what I see on this indicator, and I mean, I can't come in here and tell you that we have a downward pressure when we clearly have an upward pressure. I can't come in here and tell you the opposite, because that wouldn't make sense. But I mean, but what concerns me now is that we are getting overextended and things are starting to heat up at a resistance, I mean, which isn't usually a good sign. In all honesty, if it wasn't for the CPI release, things would have headed south, because in the last 2 days we've been noticing that the charts weren't looking that great, and the price actually headed downward and we hit $60. But now, I mean, the CPI release somewhat saved us. So we'll see how things develop in the few upcoming weeks. We do hope that this uptrend continues, despite me being a little bit skeptical. That was about it, everyone, for today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Have a nice day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.